Roy Kerckhoffs here, and
the child.
the child, my daughter,
Hello.
Kate. So
Hello.
today she's gonna help me again doing another pastel. Remember the last pastel we did?
And I forgot the names except for two.
Which one?
Forgot the names of the pastels except for two.
Oh, the names of the pastels. Yeah, you can come up with new names. She means she's talking about the colors.
Damn
Anyway,
it.
today I want to color this one here. I call this one Joshua Tree Truck because it's a truck and Joshua Tree.
It's very simple. Very basic.
I've colored this one before differently, like with oils on photo paper, but today we're going to do it with pastels. This is a matte type of paper with a tooth to it that it grabs onto the pastel, so that's good to use. These are my soft pastels, and then these are the pastel pencils we're going to use. And maybe you also want to do a little bit of coloring. Okay, don't do that the whole time, please. So maybe you also want to do a little bit of coloring. You did it last time, I think.
Do I want to?
Yeah,
though?
I think you can. Okay.
But do I want to?
Yes, you totally do. So let's do this. Remember you were here and how these signs were all around, the neon signs?
Yeah, they're mainly like bright colors.
Yes, and this truck was lit from the front by this neon sign that said the Star Motel, like bright lights from this side. We're going to do a little more subtle. We're probably going to go with what that's a plane. That's what the lights of a plane. This was a long exposure, otherwise you wouldn't see all these stars here.
Ah.
Actually, it was 2 exposures. So I did a long one with the stars, and then a short one with the neon sign on of the truck. Okay, so which shall we start with? I think we want to do the background first and end with the truck. Maybe you color the stars a little bit. Like, you know, stars have real colors. It's hard, we don't really see it with our naked eye, but because it's so dark. But if you take a photo of them and you look up close, you can see stars have colors, either blue or red. I don't know what this was probably a planet. Forgot which one. Okay, well, let's start with the foreground here. And we're gonna add what shall we color this? Light brown?
I mean,
like this brown. And we're using cotton rounds because it's you have a little bit more control of how much color you add. If I would go directly on here, chances are it goes opaque very fast. So we want to do it this way. Like this. See, it's not opaque, it's nice and transparent.
but what if you want it opaque?
Yeah, then you could go directly with the pastels on it. We might want to have some really bright colors here and there, and then I use them directly on the paper.
Why is this little bit not having the photo on it?
That's fine. The photo is a little smaller than the foam core I mounted it on.
Why don't you make it even?
When it gets framed, you don't see that. Okay, maybe you want to go a little lighter if you go further away. So kind of like this in the foreground. We'll do a lighter color. So what about this one?
Kind of reminds me of an oak tree, that brown.
Really?
Yeah.
I think I might even want to do the truck with this color and then add some orange on top.
Orange. Ginger cat orange.
Yes, exactly that one.
The other
So
brown you were using reminds me of a redwood tree.
let's see. Well, maybe I'll use a Q-tip for the smaller parts here. You know what I'm trying to avoid? Going over the blackest parts, because if you go over it, you kind of lose the...
It's ruined.
Yeah, you kind of
You have to throw it out and redo it all over again.
No, it's not that bad, but it does lose a little. It loses a little bit of contrast, as you can see here. See?
Sure.
Okay, so I'll use this brown. It's kind of the brown of a Joshua tree, isn't it?
I thought they were a bit darker.
Oh, remember when there was snow in Joshua Tree?
Oh yeah. That was fun.
Yeah, that was not too long ago.
Were we only there for a day?
Yeah, we went almost a whole day.
I don't know, it felt like we were there for like 2 days.
Well, we left very early in the morning.
Yeah.
I had to wake you up.
Yeah.
And then we got there in the morning. It was still early.
Yeah.
And then in the afternoon, I remember it was very busy with people.
Yeah.
But that's when we left, so you timed it well. We threw some snowballs. I think it's so weird to see snow in the desert.
Yeah. Because it's the desert. It's supposed to be hot.
Because it's the desert, that's right. Well, maybe, okay, a little bit of browns here. And then later I think I'm gonna add orange to these. This is hard to correct. So when you use oils on photo paper, you can easily remove it all. Even if you don't like something, you can wipe it all off. Here we cannot do that.
Yeah.
Okay, I think we're almost done with the brown. Okay, well, let's add some green to the tops of these. Well, this is not a green plant, actually. I'll finish this one still. I think it's a nice color for these. We can also try to add some orange or yellow in the back here where the sun set.
Or blue.
What is blue?
And sometimes,
The sky?
sometimes in sunsets it goes something like red, orange, yellow.
Yeah, but this is pretty much nice.
Purple,
and there was
blue.
some glow left on the back here. I think, I'm not exactly sure, but I think I shot this at like 10 o'clock in the evening. The sun was down already for like 2 hours, maybe 3.
Maybe. How do you keep the pastels on the photo?
That it doesn't fall off, or...
Yeah.
Well, the paper kind of hooks onto it. Like this is a rough type of paper. I mean, you can wipe a little bit off if you wipe over it hard with your finger or with Q-tip or cotton round, but it doesn't all come off.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, we need to like spray it with some kind of spray so it nicely stays on.
Mm-hmm.
But I do that when it's all finished.
Mm-hmm. Still waiting.
Still waiting. Now it's time to add some green.
Are you sure?
I am. What about this bright one? Is that too much?
Bright green.
Let's do it careful.
Maybe if you use it but then desaturated it.
Yeah, we can always go over it with some other color. But I think I like this. You like this?
I think it's too bright to be in the desert.
You think so?
I don't know. It's more like a forest.
Well, remember, there's also these neon lights that were shining on everything. So, well, you know what? Let's go with this one. Let's use this one. I'll go over it a little bit. Is that better?
Yeah. Gives it more of a dead look.
And what about these plants here?
I thought you said they're supposed to be yellow and orange.
Yeah, we'll add some of those here.
Will?
Yeah.
Why?
Well, not after this.
Why are you saying like more than one people? More than one
Oh,
person?
we. Yeah. Well, you're sitting here. We're both doing this.
I mean, I'm not really touching the painting.
Yeah, but do you want to?
Not really. No.
with the pencils, maybe.
I feel like that green in the pencil box is like a good cactus color if you gave it a lot of water.
Well, we can try it a little bit here. Well, I kind of did. Well, you know what? We'll just do it. Let's see what it.
If you can take it out.
Just talking about this one.
It's a
So.
good cactus green color.
Oh, we can do this. Well, it has some yellowish to it.
Yeah. Which gives it more of that like desert look.
Trying not to push too hard.
Because if you do, it'll go very opaque,
Yeah.
not transparent.
Exactly. Look, now we kind of a mix of different greens.
Mm. Scratch, scratch, scratch.
What if we add a little bit here? This looks pretty good.
What happened to that red pastel?
Yeah, it totally got destroyed. I don't know. I don't know how that happened. Yeah, I kind of like this green.
It is a nice color.
Maybe here a little bit. And these here. There's a Joshua tree right here.
Do you ever think?
Yeah, now I'm starting to not like this one here. Yeah, let's go over it.
Mission accomplished. Made you hate the green.
Well, I don't hate it, but
You dislike it. You despise it. You would like to
yeah,
murder
it's not that heavy. But yeah, look, I like this one better. Actually, it's a mix now. This looks pretty good.
Yeah. Sure. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Let's do. I'm gonna do the truck at the last. So let's add some color to the sky. I'm gonna be careful doing that. So I'm going to use a cotton round.
Ginger cat orange.
Ginger cat orange. Look,
There's like orange on top,
What do you
white
think?
underneath.
I like that. Look, if you do it thicker and you go a little bit more opaque, you can even add some color into the black part of the sky. See?
Bleu.
Well, now it's black.
Yeah.
There. Over here. Let's even add some touches of yellow to it. Let's see what that looks like.
Do you ever think that it's strange that whales were like, everyone else is going onto land, maybe we should join them? I hate it now, I hate it here, let's go back into the ocean.
You're talking about whales now?
Yes.
How did that come up?
Well, because I was pretty sure this is the Sahara Desert, still a desert, in some desert somewhere, I forgot, I'm pretty sure it's the Sahara. They found whale bones there, saying it was an ocean, which brings me to think of whales going on land and then back into the water. Don't ask me how.
Oh, I see. Yeah, they probably thought that. Okay. What about this yellow?
Favorite yellow.
Oh, the favorite yellow. That's the one from last time.
Yeah. Well, then my question number was, do you think that they thought that it was...
Yeah, as I said, yes.
Do you think it's weird?
Oh, weird. Yes, totally. I don't know how whales think. They're probably smart.
Probably.
Okay. What if we add some tiny little colors to Orion, the stars in Orion here?
That's Orion?
Yeah.
Does that mean that's...
This blue. But very little. I don't know what the real color is of the stars of Orion, but it doesn't matter.
White has all the colors.
It doesn't matter, right? There. Adding some blue.
How do you know that's Orion?
You can see it. These are the three of the...
I've never seen Orion.
Oh, really?
I probably have seen it, but no one's ever pointed it out to me.
I'll point it out to you later. Look, and now because it's slightly opaque on the black, they kind of have a glow now. See that? I like that.
What's that bright star on this somewhat mellow?
Yeah, this is probably a planet. I don't know which one. Could be Venus. Venus is pretty bright. Venus is, like, I think they call it... No, that's Mars, is the red planet. Yeah. Let's still give it a little bit of a reddish look. Just because we can.
Yeah.
Actually, it's more pink, but... Oh, I did it really a lot. Oh, anyway.
Okay, well, that star's now failed.
Yeah, that has a color now. Okay, most important, let's do the truck.
The most important thing of all, the truck.
So, I think I want to do that with the Q-tip, because there's a lot of stuff going on. I don't want to put too much color here on the grid here. I'm gonna do a mix of brown and orange.
Did you make the thumbnail already?
For this video? No.
Well done. Instead of having the plate have those numbers, you should do subscribe.
Oh, here?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess I could.
Yeah.
Or Roy K Art or something? No. Subscribe? Yeah, but you cannot click on a thumbnail to subscribe though.
I know. I'm just saying, if people look close enough, if they have a good eye, they'll see it.
It says subscribe.
Yeah.
Do you want to do this? Just add color like this?
No, not really. No.
Is it too scary?
Probably gonna make it very opaque because I'm not a very careful person.
You know what? Maybe when we put on the orange, we're gonna put it on directly. It will get very bright. But not everywhere, just some...
Just in places where it looked like it needs to be brighter.
So this is an international truck, and it's from 1939. So that's pretty old, huh?
Yeah.
What's that? That's 80 years-ish?
1889, 2020. Yeah, that sounds about right.
1939 plus 100 is 2039, but we're in 2020 now. So minus 19, so that's 81 years.
Yeah, that sounds about right. So maybe you should put a darker brown in some places to show that it's rusting.
This guy is rusting quite a bit. That's why I want to add a lot of orange also. Maybe red even, like a red orange for the rust.
How would you say that? Rolled orange? Orange rolled?
What?
I'm asking how would you say that? Oranje rolled or rolled?
Oh, in
oranje?
Dutch.
Yeah.
Yeah, oranje rood. Of rood oranje. Very good. And some light brown on the inside too. Okay. Oh, maybe down here.
Is that color white or really light blue?
Which one?
Your pastel box right by the other blues.
This one?
Yeah.
Oh, she's talking about this one. Yeah, this is a very
Use it for
light blue gray. It has some...
Then use it for the windows.
I think it does have some blue to it, but not much.
I feel like all grays have a little bit of blue in them. I don't know.
It also depends what light and what light you're looking at it.
True.
We have some dust here and there, trying to like push that in.
Yeah. I mean, there's some like right here.
Yeah, I know. Okay, do we like the truck so far? I think we do. Right? You do too.
But do I like trucks?
Yeah, that I don't know. I think it's time for some orange. You know, ginger cat orange.
Yeah.
And then maybe add some...
Cat orange is back.
Well, maybe add some of this one on top. Well, yeah, let's try this. Let's do it directly. So be a little careful, because I'm afraid I'm going to do too much. You can use that. See, it's hard to control that. See the little stripes?
You seem to have it in a lot of control.
You can still smooth it out with a Q-tip like this.
Yeah.
Yeah, it could go brighter than that, I think. Let's try
brighter.
Let's go a little brighter.
Brighter.
Like that. It's not too bad.
What's the orange supposed to represent? Like it's rusting or?
Yes.
Then I feel
like a rusty color. Well, we can still add... Yes, go ahead.
Maybe you should add like some brown to it, maybe.
Or red.
Yeah. I don't know, because that doesn't really look like it's rusting. Then again, I don't see many things that other people do.
Ooh, that's a lot.
Dun, dun, dun.
Like that? Yeah, let's add some red. Or maybe, yeah, the brown, I don't know. Let's try your suggestion. Which brown? This one?
Sure. The redwood brown. Yeah, sure. Okay. Yeah.
Dark brown. And where should I put it?
I don't know.
On top of the orange or a new spot?
Maybe both.
Yeah, looks like this is a darker area. There was something going on here. That looks pretty good, actually.
You're welcome.
It does have some kind of
Effect.
red look to it. Yeah, I'm doing it on top of this orange.
Question is, do you like it on top of the orange?
I do, look.
Yee, my suggestions are good.
It does look kind of like rust. Yeah, this is a good brown for this.
He is pleased.
So I'm adding it to the darker areas especially. I think that's where it looks best, see? Also here. And then maybe the whole front bumper. This whole bumper. And I think normally when I color it with oils, I always add a little bit of more red down here. We can try that too. Yeah, do you want to do this?
No.
Yeah, you
No,
do
thanks.
it. Yeah,
No,
come on, you do
no.
it. Really?
I'm not a careful person.
That's okay. You can't go too wrong with this. I'll just send you to bed early
Okay.
if you do it all wrong.
Okay.
Yeah, good choice. Good suggestion.
The only problem is now is that it's matching the ground.
I was just looking at that too. It's a little too the same, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, let's
maybe
add
you could-
let's add that reddish orange
I
down
mean, you
there.
could add red to the bumper and then add maybe a little bit of the oak brown into.
Yeah, we
that.
could go over this with another brown. That's true.
Yeah. You could do both. Add some red, add some other brown. Right.
Okay, I want to do some really saturated brown. It sounds a little weird to say that, but like more of that color.
Full on brown.
Full on brown right here.
Opaque brown,
Almost opaque.
if you want to be fancy.
There. Right there. And here. Okay. Taking a big risk here.
Okay.
I'll smooth it out a little bit, but I do like the intensity of it.
Where's the red?
Yeah, it's coming up soon.
Which red are you going to use?
I'll still want to
The
add.
broken one or the broken one? Because both are broken.
Yes, they are. I'm taking the one that's next to the orange.
A red orange.
Okay. Should I leave this all white, gray?
I mean, maybe you could add like the littlest bit of gray to it and it would look good.
Well, it is gray, most of it.
I mean, you could add a little bit more gray.
I think I should leave it. Well, let's do this. Let's add some color just to this part. And then the ones that go horizontal. The big ones. A little bit, but leave the rest untouched.
Something that I like to do when I'm making my own art is doing one very light color and then doing a different color, but it's almost exactly the same. So if people look really close at it, they get confused. I don't know, it's kind of
So
a
which
fun
color?
trick.
Which color should I use then?
I don't know.
The other one. I don't know.
Just one that's sort of like it.
What we're gonna do? Oh yeah, the red.
Yeah.
I'm thinking this one.
Another broken red.
Another broken red.
Yeah. The less broken red.
It's hard to see. I think I need to do it directly.
Ooh, fun.
I think.
I think that you should smooth it out.
Yeah, it's a little too much, isn't it?
E. Scratch, scratch, scratch goes the Q-tip.
A lot of dust also.
Yes. How do you get rid of the dust? Do you use like a vacuum?
No,
Do you just wipe it off?
you just turn this photo like this, go like this, and it's gone.
Okay.
Well, I do like it. But yeah, let's tone this down a little.
Yeah.
With this lighter brown.
Oak brown, I called it. I said you should use it and you did. Yay!
Yeah, that's a little better.
Yay.
Yes, that looks good.
Smooth it out.
Are we done? No, I think it needs a little bit of blue. In the back here.
I was thinking, you know that
Just a
like
little
gray
bit.
blue? The
Yeah,
light gray blue?
yeah, I don't think you almost see that. We can try it on the windows.
I was
the
thinking,
headlights.
Yeah, the headlights. Yeah, I was thinking that. Yeah.
Okay, you mean this one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think you will see very much of that.
But I mean, it's fun because you know it's there.
Do you see it?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah. You can see it.
I hardly see it.
But Dad, that's the fun thing about it. People look at something else, comparing it to that, and saying that looks wrong, and then they get confused. So
Okay.
they'll stare at your painting longer.
You know, the last thing I want to do though is so
Yeah.
this classic license plate. Those letters are yellow. Let's use this yellow.
Bright yellow.
And we'll do it with a pencil because this is a pretty tiny area. You're making me laugh. I'm gonna go over the lines.
You're welcome.
Oh, look what I did. I got red on it.
Hey, it's rusting now.
Yeah. Well, and then the letters California.
Yee. Tappity tap tap tap.
So this is normally black. I'm gonna leave it that way. It's gonna be too hard.
Yeah.
Okay, I think we're done. So let's show it.
Get off the dust. Dust.
Yeah, the dust get off like this. Look at that. Okay. Well, it's ready. You like it?
Sure.
Pretty colorful.
Yeah.
Well, if you like this video, please hit that like button. And if you want to subscribe to my channel,
Do it.
I was going to say, hit that subscribe button too. Okay. See you next time.